Alright, what's up YouTube? It's FlameAlkahest, and I'm going to show you guys what hats are and what purpose they serve in a beat, and how to make your hats really sound good, how to pan them, how to change the volume in them, and I'm going to show you guys about different keys and all that stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, so basically what hats are I feel like hats, you can feel them more than hear them. So what that means is it's like a triangle in a track. You can't hear the triangle, but you feel it, and if it's not there, it feels kind of weird without it being there. You know what I mean? So I feel like hats can really drive a track, and they can always make you feel something about the track. Like hats can add emotion to a track, is basically what I'm trying to say. So let's just start by making a pattern, and let's make the pattern go to 8 as usual, and we're on 130 beats per minute, and we're gonna just place down some snares to keep a nice little motion going. So you want to open up your Lex Luger sound pack, claps and snares, and we're gonna go to snare 4, the hard hitting trap hit. So that one, and we're gonna make a new pattern. We're gonna rename this pattern. So press F2 and just type it in as just hat or whatever, and go here, make unique, and yeah, just like that. Alright, so hat 1 and hat 2. Okay, so hat 1, we're gonna put in some hats. So go to hats and symbols and hat close 2, and let's just do it for the second steps on both of them. Fill each step. So you want to right click, fill each 2 steps. First hat, so it sounds like this. Alright, so basically for the hats, you want to always drag them into the piano roll, so you got more manageability with them, manageability, whatever. So that's you can use them better. You can use the hats better. So go to snap, and let's just go to the 4th beat. So let's just kind of double some shit up in here. So you want to highlight them by going to the select tool and highlight the ones that you feel that you want to double. You don't have to follow me directly. It's not my beat, it's your beat. You know what I mean? So if you want to double these 2 first and then these 2, or not even these 2 at all, you don't have to. I'm just showing you how to do it. Producing is all about trial and error. Trust me, I've fucked up a lot, but I've also made a lot of great things. So producing is all about trial and error. So I'm going to select these 2, and you want to press Control U. Just like that. It sounds good right there. And now let's go to the hat 2. Actually, alright, so here, this is what we're going to do. You're going to copy this piece of it. So you want to make sure that these green bars right here are only selected for the hat. And you want to press Control C, go to hat number 2, press it again, and Control V. You basically just copy and pasted the whole entire piano roll to the other hat pattern. So we're going to go into here again, and we're going to change some stuff up in here. So make these on the 4th, and then we're gonna go on the 2-step or the half step, and we're gonna highlight these last 2 and make them like that. So let's just hear how this all sounds. Alright, so that sounds pretty good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into the first hat pattern, and we're gonna mess around with the panning of the volume and the panning. Well, not the panning of the volume, the modulation of the volume, and the panning of the left and right headphones. So up here you'll see by where it says piano roll hat close to, up here you'll see it said velocity. Click that, and you got note pan, note velocity, note release, and I've never used these in my life. I used this and it fucked me up. And channel pan, channel volume, channel pitch, and everything. So we're gonna mess around with the velocity first. Now it's like to avoid messing up with other notes, select the ones that you're gonna be messing around with down here, and then go to your paintbrush tool and just basically just drag them up, or drag them down, or drag them up and down. You can do whatever you want. It's your beat. I'm gonna drag them up, start low and go higher and higher till it's right here. Let's hear how it sounds. See, just like that. And now we're gonna go to the panning, and I'm gonna have it pan like kind of like in between. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the draw tool, and I still have these selected. I'm gonna go. Alright, and let me explain panning real quick before I do anything. Down here in the bottom, this whole bottom is the left headphone. This whole top is the right headphone. And anywhere in between is like a fade between them. And the middle is centered in the middle of both headphones. So we're going to go on the left side. We're going to start from the center, go to left, right, and center again. Just like that. It sounds nice in my opinion. So let's go back here. So now we're done with this section. Now let's go to the hat section. Hat pattern 2. Go in this panel roll again. And you see how we have more hats here that we need to do. So I'm gonna quickly do them, and you don't have to follow along as I'm doing this. If you wanna go and add some rolls to here and make them pan in and out, like make them pan like all up and down like that and everything, that's your choice. It's your beat. It's not my beat. It's your beat. I'm just showing you how to do stuff basically. So go here, select these, and then we're just gonna what I'm gonna do, make them start lower and lower, and then height, and then have them go lower again. So it's like that. And then we're gonna go to the panning again, and we're just gonna mess around in it again. 1, 2, middle, 1, 2, middle, 1, 1. Well, center, left, right, center, left, right, center, left. Let me just go to the pattern up here. This controls the whole song right here, and this controls the pattern that you're currently on. Alright, so now I'm done with this section of notes right here, and now let's go to the fast ones. The fast ones, I want them to sound like they're kind of punching at you, so you want to have it start low and just kind of like go quickly high, like quickly like accelerated, I guess you could say. And then you want to go to the panning, and you want to start from the left and just drag it up to the right. Yeah, just like that. Alright, so let's hear how it all sounds. Alright, so now you know what hats are, how to use hats, and how hats like play. You know how to pan them, how to modulate them yourself, how to pan them, make them go left, right. Remember, the bottom is left and the top is right. Remember that. So now I'm gonna pause the video real quick, and I'm gonna show you an unreleased beat of how the hats really like play a role in the song, I guess you could say. So alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. And basically this is an unreleased beat that I had made. You see how I spelled triangle, triangle, whatever. It is an unreleased beat, and I'm just gonna show you how the hi-hats like play a role in it. So see how I have variations in the hats right here. So that's basically that's basically hats. And now you see like how hats really are and what they do. You see how the hats, they weren't too loud, but they did have a presence in the track, so you could feel the hats. You know what I mean? So that's basically it. So alright, I'll see you guys in my next video, and in that video I will be describing snares and claps in the same video, as I like to layer them on top of each other. And alright, hope you guys liked the video. Comment, tell me your opinion on the video, like, subscribe, and click an ad or two. Help me out. And if you made any music to my beats, link it in the comments, and I'll repost it on SoundCloud. And follow me on Twitter, FlameAlkahest. And that's really it. Alright, thank you very much.